3-mile run, just done. And cool down. Come on. There we go. And so, I don't know if I mentioned it, but that was a 3-mile run. Obviously, you saw it. It was a speed workout, which is good. I wanted to do a speed work today, so that's why I picked that one, and I liked it the last time I did it. Yeah, it was a good run. Pretty happy with it. I didn't catch what my average pace was, so you'll have seen that. But I do know it was not horrible. Maybe it was priced just slightly over a 12-minute mile, which is good. One thing I got to remember with that particular workout is that I need to up it from the beginning, because I got about a little over 5 minutes in, and I realized that it wasn't increasing the speed like I thought it was going to. So I just got to remember just to up it on that one. But I mean, design-wise, it's not horrible. And I think if I had the appropriate level from the beginning, it would have been even better. So because I didn't have it like at a 5.0 from the beginning, I kind of upped it to like a 5.2, 5.3 to try and make up the time. Which in turn, when I did, because the way this was, I don't know if I mentioned it. I mean, I've done this one before, but the way it's structured is about the first 20 minutes or so, it's a steady run. And then it goes into 5 interval sessions. So those interval sessions, they were doable, but I got through 2 before I had to lower down the intensity a little bit on them. So, and then after the intervals during my little cool down session, same idea as the first 20 minutes, the last 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes, I don't know, 5 minutes I think it was. It was same structure. It was supposed to be a steady whatever. I did lower it and then upped it again. So anyway, all in all, not horrible. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the workout. My average pace was still, I think, pretty good, even though I don't remember it off the top of my head. I do believe that it was based on what I was keeping track of. I think it was fine. And now let's talk, so food-wise today, because I want to start talking about food. I haven't done that a whole lot in this round of training. Today, food-wise was, let's see, I had some breakfast burritos this morning, so those were like the Carb Smart tortillas, scrambled eggs, like 1 egg in each, a piece of bacon in each, a little bit of shredded cheese. Had some coffee with hazelnut creamer. Let's see. I've been grazing a lot today, I'm not even gonna lie. I had some they're like Dubai style chocolates, but strawberry cheese. It was a strawberry cheesecake filling instead of the pistachio. So that's pretty. That was pretty good. So I had a piece. I had like I had like probably 3 or 4 squares of that. I had a cake pop that was left over. We had a party on Saturday, so I'm trying to get rid of leftovers today because then I want to dial in a little bit more tomorrow. I did have a pancake that was left over. I had some pasta salad. I had some, there was this it was a chocolate chip cookie dough dip. was like cream cheese, brown sugar, chocolate chips, vanilla extract, I think, something like that. So I had a little bit of that was left over with some graham crackers. I've had a lot of junk today. I did have a Dutch Bros coffee. I believe it was the hopscotch protein salted caramel mocha or something like that. 0 sugar, I think it was. Let's see. Like I said, I've had a lot. It wasn't like real structured today. It wasn't like, there wasn't like meals weren't really structured. It was just kind of like grazing on what was in the fridge. I'll check in if I have anything else. I'm out of bananas, so I'll have to stop at the store tomorrow and get some, because I want to make sure I have some for the week. It's just we didn't do a grocery order this week. Well, we didn't do like our normal grocery order this week because my wife's out of town. Well, she's going to be out of town. She leaves tomorrow, so and a lot of what I'm a simple guy. I can figure things out from here. I have some leftovers in the fridge. I have stuff, so I didn't really need a big grocery order. I figured I could just pick up a few things if I need it. So, which I need bananas. And plus I didn't think about bananas when we put in our order the other day. Because by the time I would have gotten to them, they would have started going. So, there's that. Yeah, I just had a rambling about bananas. Fancy that. Water-wise, I haven't been tracking my water. I haven't tracked really anything today. I like to try and keep track of at least I don't know, I like to keep track of stuff, but I didn't today. Anyway, I gotta go. I'll probably graze on some more stuff. There's this pretzel dip stuff. It's like a cream cheese, non-alcoholic beer. And you eat it with pretzels. So if I have anything, I'll probably I might munch on that a little bit. But I really gotta go because I gotta go do some school stuff for my master's program, and then I gotta get to bed because I have to be up at 1:30 tomorrow to take my wife to the airport. Okay, bye. Hey guys, it is Tuesday now. I was about to start it like it was Monday. It feels like a Monday to me, to be honest. There we go. That's a better angle. It feels like a Monday to me. So that's why because I had to, I don't know. I think it's just because I had to take my wife to the airport this morning and she's gone for a week. So it just feels like it should be like Monday through Sunday type of deal. But it's a technically Tuesday through Tuesday type of deal. Anyway, brings me to my point here. I'm actually not as sweaty as I would have thought, but I did. Anyway, details. Okay, so today is a cross training day. I already did my workout. It is 4:26 a.m. I just finished up at the gym. I went to, like I said, I had to drop my wife at the airport. This morning she had to be there by 3, so I dropped her off. It was basically 3 o'clock, 2:55 or something like that. Anyway, 3 o'clock. Anyway, so I just figured I'd hit the gym while I was down here. So this one's take 10 minutes from the airport. There was one closer to the airport, but I decided I wanted to go to this one. And then because there's a Starbucks in the parking lot here that opens in now 3 minutes. It opens at 4:30. So I did take my time with the workout because I got here around 3-ish, maybe a little after 3. Yeah, like 3:05, 3:10, somewhere around there. So I got here and I went ahead and, you know, I went in, I did putz around a little bit in the car. My AirPods, one of my AirPods, my left hand side, my left AirPod, it tends to not like to charge, and that happened. So I basically dilly-dallied a little bit in the car while I got that to charge for a little bit, which was fun. It worked out because I didn't manage to get enough of a charge to get me through the workout and stuff, so that's good. And I drank some water because I didn't drink any water apart from just like when I took my morning medicine and supplements. I drank some water, but interesting. No one wants to park next to me. Rude. Anyway, but that's just a couple mouthfuls. But anyway, because I had to drive and I didn't want to have to worry about that. Anyway, so I did drink an entire bottle of water that my wife had left behind. Surprising. So, and I did bring some pre-workout and like a little snack, just in case I felt like I needed the fuel. Oh look, someone's actually parking next to me now. Just in case I needed the fuel. And I'm just gonna nonchalantly look away. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this angle because it makes me feel less awkward and less obvious that I'm filming. Oh, look, people. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying. I feel like, oh, I did have water. Oh, I packed out a pre-workout and a snack for this morning, so I can have that if I wanted to. But I actually feel like I actually didn't feel like I needed the pre-workout. It was more of a just in case. I didn't really want to drink it because I'm planning on working in Starbucks for a little bit here. Hence the Starbucks opens. Although I don't know if I want to do that now. I'm debating if I actually want to do that or if I'm just going to get a coffee and head back up. I had a solid workout. I think I am going to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. I need to get gas. I think I'll do that and then head back up. Breakfast sandwich and coffee secured, and now I'm ready to head back home because I'm not going to do a work session at the Starbucks. It could be I need that caffeine. All right, it's about 9:47 now. Hello, camera's there. I'm having some pasta salad because I'm hungry. So this particular meal I'm having for lunch, but I think this would be a good dinner option as well. And it's just a simple barbecue chicken sandwich. I had some leftover rotisserie chicken in the freezer. I just took out and defrosted it in the microwave. This is this leftover hamburger bun I had from a barbecue. So I just mixed the rotisserie chicken with some barbecue sauce. I actually used this Ray's no sugar added original barbecue sauce. I like it because it's not super sweet, or I should say it still has that sweetness of of like Sweet Baby Ray's, but it's a sugar-free option, so it's kind of a win-win in my household. And then I think some of these French fried onions would be good on top of this, so I'm gonna add those, and I'll probably pair it up with let's see, or actually. That's all the way back there. I don't want to get that. Let's see. What's in my snack box I can get with this? There's these. Oh, side note, these I don't recommend. They're not the best. As a matter of fact, I might actually have some of these because I'm trying to get rid of them. But just get the sour cream and onion ones. They're better. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be lunch. I'm gonna top this with that. Have some of these on the side, and that'll be lunch. Don't know if you can hear me, but I decided to come out and do an extra 15-minute walk. That's what I've noticed about this training vlog. I am doing a lot of extra stuff. Sometimes it's not working in my favor either. Food-wise, since I checked in with you last, I did end up eating a peach. And I made myself a barbecue chicken sandwich. And I actually feel somewhat satiated. I'll be good until dinner now. All right, it's Wednesday now, July 23rd. I was supposed to go up into the mountains today to do my long run. I did not do that. Yesterday was a really long day. I think I mentioned that. So because it was such a long day, I ended up sleeping for like 12 hours, and I ain't even mad about it. So I'm thinking about going up on Friday. If not, then I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe going up Friday for my long run, or if I decide I want to do my long run before Friday, then I'll just do like a run around the neighborhood or something. It'll be fine. Food-wise, as you see, I'm clearly munching on grapes right now. I think I actually talked about food yesterday. So yesterday I ended up eating, for dinner I had, I made some brown rice and quinoa, and then I did some ground beef with shredded carrots. I put a little bit of the soyaki sauce in it and some orange chicken sauce in it, a little bit more of that. Seasoned it up, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and a little bit, that was a gross one, and a little bit of Kinder's caramelized onion butter seasoning. I just have it in this container because that's the container we have it in. Yes, we got some. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I had that. So that was dinner last night, and then I ended the day with a Rice Krispie treat. Today is a little bit more of a normal type of day as of late. So I started the day off with a cafe latte Premier Protein shake, as I do. And I actually haven't had anything else. Did I? I'm trying to think. I don't think I had anything else until I started munching on this fruit tray. Doing some same lunch as yesterday. I'm gonna have some of this barbecue chicken. I'm gonna use a leftover hamburger bun, just a regular one. I have keto ones and I have regular ones. I want to eat through the regular ones first, and then I have some leftover pasta salad. And I got rid of those dill pickle chips. I put them in the food composter recycler thing because they were nasty. I was trying to eat them yesterday at lunch. I was like, no, I can't. So I was over them. So that's that. Bye. Just finished my long run. I went a little over 19 miles. Nope, 9 miles. Let's talk about it. So, I was supposed to go 11 miles today, but I stopped at a little over 9. Few reasons for that. Big reason, overall main reason is quite simply, I was over it. I was over the run by the time 9 miles hit. I was on the treadmill, so treadmills are boring and monotonous in general. Garage usually is a little warm out here, but it actually wasn't too bad today. The intensity of the long run was more than a typical long run. And yeah, so there's those two factors. But I think still getting a solid 9 mile run. You saw the pace was 13 something, so it wasn't too bad as far as the pace goes. It was one of my better paced long runs. So I think that evens it out in a way. So I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, I'm gonna call that good for today. Yeah, I'll check in when I eat food, I guess. Bye. Also, my legs are slightly sore from the workout yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and have a liquid IV, get some electrolytes restored. This is just the strawberry one. So that's what I'm gonna have. I'm just gonna mix it. Okay, bye. This is something new. You can see the sweat marks on my shorts. Can't say I've experienced that one before. So, definitely working hard today. Apparently Libby didn't like me showing off my sweat shorts. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm showered up. Girls are going crazy. And now I'm eating dinner. I'm just having leftovers from yesterday. This is my ground beef, carrot, rice quinoa thing, and I mixed it all up. So like I said, just left over that, and a Dr. Pepper. Basically the same thing I had last night, except I had like 2 helpings of this because I was starving. As I mentioned a million times yesterday. But I'm not starving today. I have my normal appetite, so now I'm not ravenous. Okay, bye. Just finishing off the night with a peach and a couple hard-boiled eggs. I'm only gonna eat the egg whites because I don't like the middle. It's a texture thing. All right, guys, we're just gonna ignore the fact that my hair is a hot mess express today. Should be used to it by now because half my videos are hot mess hair. I need a haircut, so when the wife comes back, I'll have to deal with that. Anyway, it's Thursday, the 24th of July. I just got home, actually. It's 11:12 right now. I had an eye doctor appointment this morning, hence the reason I have my contacts in. It was to adjust these. These are adjust my contacts or some, which was good because they needed to make some adjustments, which the ones I'm wearing now, much better than the ones I had. So there's that. So I did that at Target because I realized that Target has like everything. Clinic, eye doctor, pharmacy, Starbucks, cafe, grocery store, department store, has everything. Electronics. Anyway, I got, oh, they put a smiley on it. Anyway, I got a Trenta caramel iced coffee with 2% and vanilla sweet cream cold foam from the Starbucks. And then I went to a farmer's market that was down the street. I didn't get anything I didn't get any really good, I didn't get any fresh stuff or anything. There was some good stuff, but there were some good stuff. But I just don't. I'm not sure that I would utilize it. They had, I wish I would have taken a picture or video or something. But they had huge, not stalks, heads of celery. I don't know what you call them, but they were huge. I kid you not, this thick. Some of the stalks, and It was like twice the perimeter of this cup here. It was huge. And it was like $2, I think, for it, give or take, which would have been a good deal. But I'm the only one who eats celery, and I still got celery in there I gotta go through. So not something we needed. And plus we're stocked up in the freezer, because I freeze it for like soups and stuff. So we're stocked up in that section too. But I did get some loaded fries. There's this place called Fries Galore. There's this place called Fries Galore that they started off as a food truck. Then they opened up a location, and they shared the space with like a Mexican restaurant or something. But they closed the actual restaurant, but they still have the food truck. Although it's not as common to see it as it used to be. So anyway, short story long, I found they have a food truck at the farmer's market, and so I got this. So I got it's a split order, orange chicken fries and chicken parmesan fries. This is a lot, so I don't know. This will probably be like breakfast, lunch, maybe dinner. Who knows? I don't know. I know I'm just gonna eat on this right now, and we'll see. I might just eat it all in one setting. Let's be real. I don't know. Anyways, that's that. Bye. 3:32. The fries have been devoured. I was feeling a little peckish, so I went ahead and had a couple hard-boiled egg whites and about 3 little apple slices, just because why not? And I did have a couple cotton candy grapes earlier too. But yeah, that's it, I think. I'm thinking for dinner tonight, I'll do like a snacky kind of dinner. I have some pretzels in there, and I have some dip. It's like a spinach artichoke dip mix. And there's some other kind of dip looking thing in there. I think it might be a fruit dip, but I'm not sure what it is, so I'd have to see what it is. And if it is a fruit dip, then I can have the apples with that. And kind of snack graze on whatever's around. So that's my plan as of right now for dinner. We'll see. That's still a few hours. Still 2 or 3 hours from now, so. Bye. Alrighty, so this is my snacky dinner. They want dinner too, but it's not time for them yet. I have these apples. I'm just having them with some of this fruit dip. It's I think she put Cool Whip. It's sugar free, so 0 sugar Cool Whip. I think she used like 2 or 3 different flavors of Greek yogurt, 0 sugar, and some monk fruit sweetener. Delicious. This is that dip I was talking about, this spinach artichoke thing. I think I have some pretzels floating around that I'll munch on with that, or some kind of chip type of thing, and a Dr. Pepper to round it all out. So I'm kind of going to munch on this. I am going to put on bed knobs and broomsticks, and I'm going to have kind of like a little movie night with my snacky dinner. I've also decided to make myself some popcorn. All right, it's like a snacky dinner. It's just a snacky night. I just cut up thing of cheese. This is white cheddar cheese from that we had in the fridge that has been in there way too long, so I'm just gonna munch on this. It's still good. Update. I'm not gonna sit here and eat all this. Anyway, I'm gonna have this one little cube, and I'll probably give a couple pieces to the dogs, and because it actually, it's not that good. I am having a second Dr. Pepper today. I don't know. I feel like today's become like a treat yourself kind of day, which, you know, we all need those days, right? All right, so it's Friday now. I just made myself some lunch. I'm having the last of the barbecue chicken I had, and then I added 2 slices of bacon on it, just crumbled up, and I'm having a banana with it. I'm also grabbing myself a Dr. Pepper because it sounds good right now, and some days you just need a Dr. Pepper in the middle of the day. All right, dinner tonight, 2 cheeseburgers. It's just a meat patty. That's the same thing. It's just the meat, cheese, bun, and pickles, ton of pickles. And I'm having a second Dr. Pepper. And yeah, that's that. Let's see what my stats look like. I just finished my 4-mile run. Did this running workout. 13:04 average pace. That's not too bad actually, considering. I actually walked. Some of the walking was built into the workout, so I don't count that. But then there was extra walking that I did because I was tired and I wanted a break. No, that's not it. I mean, yes, that's not untrue. That is true that I was tired. I wanted a break, but I usually will push through it. But I did get a stitch in my side a couple times, so I had to walk it out for a little bit because of that. And that, I think, is just a hydration thing. I didn't drink enough water. I mean, you saw I drank 2 Dr. Peppers today, but I haven't been drinking. I mean, not that I haven't been drinking water. It's just I haven't been drinking enough for that intensity, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that workout. It was a 4-mile run. It was just an average run. It wasn't a good run. It wasn't a bad run. It was just average. I'll check in. I'm sure I'm gonna eat at some point today. I'm sure I'll have a snack or something later, so I'll check in then. So I just finished up the night with 2 hard-boiled egg whites, and I'm having 2 of these little sugar-free chocolates. That's it for today. Saturday, July 26, 2025. I've had my cafe latte premier protein this morning, and then I've had a cup of coffee with hazelnut creamer because I felt like I needed to pick me up. I'm making myself some lunch right now. I'm making myself, I'm actually making a couple of these. I'm gonna have one today and one tomorrow because I still got all these hamburger buns I gotta eat up. And then I'll probably have a banana to go with it. Throw a couple dill pickles on it. So that's lunch for today. I'm thinking, what's this? I think for dinner, I'm gonna pull this out. I think this is brown rice, chicken meatballs, pineapple, and broccoli. It's like with like a teriyaki type of deal. I don't know. I'm going to eat I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out for dinner tonight. This will be a good dinner. All right, for a little snack, I'm just munching on some pretzels and this dip. This has spinach, artichoke dip, I think. All right, I've already been like chomping in, but I had some chicken meatballs. They're pineapple teriyaki chicken meatballs from Costco. I already ate them all. I'm having some broccoli and pineapple, and then this is brown rice. That's dinner with a Dr. Pepper. All right, today's workout, 4-mile run, 11:58 average pace. All right, so yeah, 11:58 average pace for the mile, which is right on track with where I want to be. I want to be under that 12-minute threshold, which is good. I did walk a little bit, but I also did I went up to, my fastest was like a 6.2 today for 30 seconds. So there's that. I probably should have just stuck with just a simple even pace or around the same pace throughout the whole thing, but I didn't. So I think that's something I gotta work on for sure. I had to take my glasses off because I was too sweaty and I just wanted to wipe my face with this. Anyways, oh, I wanted to check in. I did have, let's see. Oh yeah, I had a bowl of like this like it's like granola, but it's like nuts. I think my parents got it at Sam's Club, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it at Costco too. I had a pretty good sized bowl of that actually. Probably too much, to be honest. Like, I was eating, I'm like, this is a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. But it's fine. It gave me some calories to work on for the run, so it balanced out, I guess. Yeah, I'm just drinking some water. I need to start tracking my water better. I haven't been very good with that. I'm considering pulling out my gallon container and have that be my daily water, just that way I can make sure I am more consistent about hitting the gallon. I got a little bit of like the side stitch thing. Not much though. I was able to just take a few deep breaths and it went away. It wasn't like yesterday where I had to like walk because of that. So today's run overall felt a lot better than yesterday's run. Even though yesterday's run I had a lot, my average pace was slower, I believe. I walked a lot more, but I also had hills that I was dealing with. So moving forward, I gotta work on pacing across the board. I gotta have a more consistent pace on my slower runs. On my long runs, I gotta get my average pace lower. I might have a snack before bed. I might not. I'm not really sure how hungry I'm going to feel after the shower and everything, and how much later I'm going to be up. So if I do check in, if I do eat something, I'll check in with you. If not, I'll just see you tomorrow. Bye. This is the nut granola stuff I was talking about that I had earlier. Alrighty, it is now Sunday, the 27th of July. I'm just getting ready to make myself some lunch. I'm just gonna have a leftover chicken patty, filet breast thing that I made up yesterday when I made up yesterday's lunch. I'm gonna have it on just this hamburger bun with a banana, and that's gonna be lunch for today. I did have a cafe latte premier protein again, but yeah, just wanted to check in about that. All right, so it's dinner. Updating on snacks. Every time I have a snack, I don't always, but I just had like a little handful of these Whoppers for a little snacky snack earlier, and now I'm just having a couple cheeseburgers again, meat, cheese, pickles on the hamburger buns, you know. Nothing fancy. So that's what I'm having for dinner. And of course also a Dr. Pepper. Just want to wrap up the video. Hello, reflection. I hate the reflection thing. Anyway, I just want to wrap up the video. I didn't end up doing a run today. But I did have a couple hard-boiled eggs, couple hard-boiled egg whites, and some more of that nut trail mix stuff that I had yesterday. Since I talked to you last, and now I'm off to bed as I am mentally exhausted. It's been a day. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, next week, you know. Bye.